Hello, it's been a couple of weeks and I've not done a video, so I thought I'd come on and share what's been going on. Good morning. I am in Notting Hill, which is really novel. I've come into town because I am meeting the kitchen company for projects upcoming, and they are not far from Portobello Road, so I am going down there now. Come to a showroom today to look at tiles because I'm sourcing for a boot room and then also a ensuite. Trying to think what I'm trying to do. So I've come to Cornerstone, which I've come to quite a few times. I like their products. I like their porcelain options that look so realistic. I'll take you in there, just being in there. But I'm going to go through here, which is also a really lovely showroom. They are putting some tiles down at the moment, so to work around with this. But I'll take you through and so you can see. So I've used this tile on a few of my projects, which is the Dorchester Age White. And then they've also got, which looks quite nice down here, this one, which is the Stanton Old White. A bit warmer in colour, but it's so good for a porcelain. Look at the texture, the detail on it. But this one's the one I've used before because it's got a lovely lightness to it and it's still warm. Obviously in contrast, that's too warm for me, and this is too grey. It's always that balance. They also do natural stone here, and I think from memory, yeah, some of their Dijon limestone is down here. So you can have real stone from these guys. These are all limestone. But obviously they need a little bit more maintenance, so I tend to look at a porcelain alternative that looks like real stone. Story or not story when you've got a massive spot on your head, you can't hide it. This actually matches my attire. I watched James play hockey, which will be fun. I've not seen him play hockey all term because it's new for him. He used to play football and rugby and now he's doing hockey, so quite nice to see him do that. And also he's playing up a year, so yeah, he's going to be playing with some bigger boys, so it'll be fun to see. And then we're off to my mum's and we're going to go watch the first England match rugby in Six Nations. So yeah, we've got that, and we've got you guys in the back. Tomorrow we've got a bit of a laid back morning and day. You're going to go have a play date, aren't you? Yeah. This morning we've done very little. You went into town and we did a bit of work. I've just been catching up on some admin. So yeah, that's the latest activities here. I've got two strange children with me. We're off to the hockey pitches. So just walking along the road here just to go down to the school pitches. Got my warm clothes on.
Gibson top, Prendergast running around the ball, the old Sexton
No. No. There hasn't been much. We've been going back and forth with spreadsheets at the moment and methods of what we're going to do when. So we're currently speaking to a lot of people. We have got a structural engineer coming out tomorrow. We are looking at the drawings to be able to get some pricings so we can go to QS and have that all mapped out so we know how much this is going to hurt us. So we're going through that now, and we had a Zoom call with our builder. I did like a little snippet of the videos, the sort of the stuff that we've been talking about, so I'll share some of that on here. And we've got a Zoom call coming up with the council because we've got certain conditions that need to be met as part of our planning application. So what was granted, we have to then do certain submits in terms of reports and things like that. So we're just going to have a quick call with them to find out what they need, how they need it, and when they need it. So that's happening. And I have been busy with work, so I've got quite a lot of projects on at the moment, so my head is half in other people's plans and half in mine. So it's a little bit like a scrambled situation at the moment where your head's thinking, God, which project's that and which one should I do this for? So yeah, and all very different, so some more traditional than others, and yeah, it's a bit of a scramble, but a little bit of a lowdown for you.
Yeah, basically, you can handle everything that is in that report the council sent to you.
Chasing and hounding the council right now. The CDM needs to include details of obviously the construction, demolition, and the order of events.
Kind of open with the planner between 6 and 12 months, or this is the order of the events.
I spoke with our structural engineer. He's happy to do the structural drawings of the house.
Okay. They took control of everything for us in terms of application with the building regs and stuff like that.
He's saying that he was quite surprised that came up cheaper, for example, than some of the other more traditional techniques.
You need like polystyrene blocks.
Yeah. The idea is that the building should be extremely well insulated and therefore low energy footprint and so on and so forth.
There's two types that we could look at. There's either the copper, which is more expensive and that will rust and age. It's like a man-made equivalent of it, where it doesn't rust, doesn't kind of mature and look all kind of vintage, but it still gives the same impression, but it's so much cheaper.
Importing them from Italy.
Okay.
Romania.
Yeah.
How? The price of the materials is the same. I'm never like that. So
no, it's not. I need to make sure when I'm looking at the designs, I don't go crazy and I look at it in a very sensible way. It looks like it's Christmas over here, doesn't it, with the fairy lights spun up behind. Now, I've gone for a matcha tea. I'm not sure, I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that. God, it reminds me of not that I've ever had any, but like a frog spawn or something. Like it's like, oh, it's like a little bit like a. Oh, it's not nice. It's like a bit like it reminds me of like. Oh, I don't think I can drink that. Honestly, it reminds me of I'm trying to get my words out. I can't even do it. Like a fish spawn, or like a ream or something like that. Anyway, that's not why I came on. I was coming on and I saw this and I ordered a matcha tea at £4.20. Anyway, I'm at a coffee shop at the moment and I'm just doing some work, so I thought I'd quickly come on and say hello. I've got a couple of projects that I've just started, which are quite exciting actually. I love the redesign ones, so I'm at the moment looking at all the redesigns and coming up with some layout plans and things like that, which is great. And I'm hoping to go and visit some of them next week, so I can take you with. It might be on the next vlog. Leaning against the laptop. Sorry, they're banging and clashing over there. So if you can't hear me, I'm sorry. I'm the only one in here, and yet it's really nice. We were meant to have a meeting with the council this morning, which I mentioned earlier in the vlog. That didn't go ahead. He just didn't turn up on the Zoom call. There were reasons for it, but we were sat there and I wasn't with Matt at the time, and I was messaging going, have you been let into the Zoom or Teams meeting? He's like, no. So we just sat there for 15 minutes and then went off, and then in the end found out that who can obviously make it and reasons why. So that's going to now happen tomorrow. So I'm hoping we'll get a bit more clarity tomorrow, and then I'll share a little bit of an update on how that looks and then make some plans. Actually, we are looking at the moment at the orchard. That's the first project for this one. So that's the, do you know what, I haven't actually shared that, have I? Gosh, I've missed that one completely. So I've shared a lot about the main house, but I actually haven't shared anything about Orchard House, and that's the one we're going to be building first. Okay, right, so I need to go back, give you a bit of background information on that one. I touched on it on the first vlog. It's the smaller property. We've got planning permission for 2. The first one is at the front of the house, or front of the land, which is on the orchard. And the reason why I was going there in terms of the orchard is that we've got a lot of trees that need to be moved. We were looking at uprooting them. That is going to need like one of those special diggers to lift them, because they are very old trees. Apple trees, plums, pears, fig trees, lots of fruit trees. So we are looking into that at the moment, and that is the house that we're looking at actually pricing at the moment. So I'm going to do a whole new vlog on this one so you can hear about the design of that, because that is a 4-bedroom house, very similar to the main house, just a smaller footprint, and that's the one that we're going with first. So actually, yeah, I'm kind of a bit behind the times. I actually haven't told you enough about that one, so I will share that next. I'll give you a bit more of a lowdown on that vlog. Can I just say, I had to give it back, the matcha tea. It was so rank. So yeah, I've got a coffee.